Right. 22 August 2025. And today I'm excited to be giving you the evening update, which is the clarity update, so that you understand what is important before you go to bed. So we're coming to the end of the month, one of the most eventful months ever. That is the month of August. So the month of August is a crazy month. A lot happens in August. That is the month when many are shaken, according to our culture. So let's actually see what is the name of August in Shona. So that month of August is known. It's like the month of November. A lot happens. But one of those months, I know that you can't get married in one of those months. So let's say August in Shona. My Shona is now rusty. It's so rusty now. So in Shona August, what is it called? Let me quickly look it up. So while I'm looking it up, it's called Nyamavuvu. So the month of Nyamavuvu, a month that is dangerous. That is, a lot happens. So looking at the announcement made by the policeman, Simbarashe Mandizvidza, regarding a so-called takeover, he has been denied bail. So I know that many of you may not be aware of this situation. So the young man was denied bail and is currently stuck in jail. He's going to be back in court on the 5th of September. So that means 2 weeks, exactly 14 days from today, he's going to be appearing in court once again. And the situation is very serious. They are taking this as a very serious matter. So remember, when he made the announcement, he said that he wanted to bring the country together into some sort of discussion. And let me actually remind you, because some of you have forgotten.
I am Assistant Inspector Mandizvidza, also known as Sibling. In light of recent developments, I am announcing that I will be taking charge of Zimbabwe Republic Police with immediate effect. We have a task at hand. Inoda mwana wese weZimbabwe tibatirane pamwe chete, mukuru nemudiki. Zvazvinoreva tine dare, hatisi kuda mhirizhonga, hatisi kuda hondo. Nekudaro kukumbirawo iye zvino kuti our president Mr. Mnangagwa mubatsire kuti vaenzi vedu kunyanya maChina vambodzokera kunyika kwavo for now. Ndingakuti muchidimbu maChina tiri kumbokupai 48 hours muchibatsirwa nenyika yeZimbabwe kuti mubude muZimbabwe timboita dare revana veZimbabwe vega.
Okay, so he is denied bail. He's only going to be back on the 5th of September. And that is that regarding that case. And then let's go to what is happening tonight. And that is the service, the funeral service of the late Joseph Mutangadura, or Mutangas, that is currently ongoing. In fact, this is a very secure funeral. Very few people, no video is being broadcast, and many of the media houses not allowed to go over there. The church itself has not gone in. And remember that normally the church will be broadcasting, the Catholic Church will be broadcasting, or Nyaradzo themselves will be making some broadcasts or posts. However, there is very little broadcasting taking place, and I believe that there is a lot of security around this funeral. So tomorrow, we're going to start seeing a lot more. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., that is when we're going to start seeing the first media going into the Mutanga's hideout, and we'll get more details on what has happened or what is really happening. We want to see the family speaking. We want to see if the wife is going to appear. We try to get our people to go and interview And unfortunately, it's not clear whether she's still at Rua or she's gone to Parenyatwa. It's difficult due to the current security and false news going around. So people are just saying a lot of useless stories. Someone arrested, someone is involved, and this is just for social media likes. In fact, the family is in deep mourning, and as it is, there is no arrests that have been made regarding the Mtanga's murder. And unfortunately, ZANU-PF, which is his party, have decided to distance themselves from him. You will never see or hear many ZANU-PF officials speaking there or going there. Everyone is staying away because of the current investigation into the actual murder. So let's see tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'll be back here in the morning to give you updates on that murder, on that funeral service that is taking place. And you can also see that the body has not gone to Wedza, and that means probably he no longer had connection at Wedza, or he doesn't want, or they didn't want to take him to Wedza. You remember that there was a message that he wanted to be buried next to the grave of his late wife. So he left that message before he died, that he wanted to be buried next to his wife who passed away. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Is that the location where his wife is buried? We're going to be very closely following this situation with the Mutangadura family and the funeral service that is going to take place tomorrow. And then now let me take you through to the M31 program. Very important. What is the M31 program and where are we right now? So on Sunday, I'm going to be making an important announcement on the way forward. As you are aware, we started with a clear plan, which is how do we get the opposition in Zimbabwe to win the election by 75%? We identified a strong candidate who is President Advocate Vakayi Chikwekwe, and we said she is going to be a suitable candidate. She will unite everybody, and the opposition will be able to win and gain not only internal support, but external support. So what we've done through the month was to create a structure which we say wait for the president. When the president comes, then the structure will be brought into place. And obviously we had to approach and talk to her. And I'll give you guys an update on what has happened on Sunday, the 24th, which is the day when we say she's got to give us an answer on whether she's coming in or not. So 24 is very exciting. Watch out for one of the most important announcements ever to be made regarding the 2028 elections in Zimbabwe. We are going to do very, very well. And if we don't win this election in 2028, it will never happen. If the opposition fails to win the 2028 elections in Zimbabwe, Munofane Nzara Wakomana. So we won't allow it. And it's going to be an important announcement that I'm going to deliver here. You have never seen anything like it. So get ready for the 24th at 10 minutes past 9. I'm going to take a bit of time to expand on what is going on. We're going to go into a very big program after the 24th of August. And myself, I will never shy away from this process. I'm totally committed to this process of making the opposition win the elections through a coalition. So you can count on me that I will be there throughout the process. And then let's look at some news. Currently, Mnangagwa has arrived in Zimbabwe. If I'm not mistaken, he arrived later on this afternoon or earlier in the morning. Chiwenga has arrived in India, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the exact movements of these guys, but according to the news that we've got, he's gone to India for certain meetings. And Mohadi also arrived in Zimbabwe in the morning. So that is Chiwenga over here with the Indians. You know my view on investment in Zimbabwe. So there are currently two things happening in Zimbabwe. That is the investments by Qatar in Victoria Falls, and then the investments by the Indians, which are obviously planned investments. And my view on this is that both of these are not the way to go. So both the Indians and the guys from Qatar, they are not the way to go. Those are small investments or piecemeal investments. What we need in Zimbabwe is a rip and replace. So you need to remove everything. It's like my car when I am driving in 1988 Toyota Etios. And then I say, I want to make bigger tires. It's useless. I want a new airbag. I want a new neon lights. It's better to just sell the damn thing and buy a new Toyota RAV4. So that would be me now driving a new Toyota RAV4 instead of an old battered 1988 Toyota Etios. So that is Zimbabwe. And what you need in Zim is a big investment of over 200 billion just to fix the economy, especially the rail. You need to fix the rail, you need to fix the roads, you need to put in place 1,000 hotels, 160 new towns. That's a manifesto that I'm talking about, not these little things that they're trying to do. You can't employ people from all over the world with the current setup. So the big thing needs to be done, but it needs a new president, a new leader. And you can't do it with Mnangagwa because he's thinking over 10 years can't change in 2 years. So you need a big new change through a president and a new political change. And that is why I think what Anachwenga are doing and Namuhadi and all these things that they're doing, there are small changes and we need a bigger change. And unfortunately, that means ZANU-PF has to be beaten at the polls and they're going to have to lose to a strong president, an opposition president. And you also saw that the guys in Qatar went to Botswana where they gave 12 billion. So the Zimbabweans are now saying they were given 19 billion. So that money is little, is not enough. Just to put the rail in Zimbabwe, to fix the rail, you need 50 billion. To fix the rail between Victoria Falls, Bait Bridge, Bulawayo, Masvingo, Mutare, and then you put a rail there and fix the NRZ itself. You need at least 50 billion. And 19 billion is not even enough for anything. Then you need to fix the image of the country. You need to fix the currency. All these things need a new leader. That is why we are saying there must be a coalition in the opposition. You can't do these things by handing over responsibility to other people, to ZANU-PF, to Chamisa. You need a proper structured approach. And that structured approach cannot come by sitting back. We are already late for the 2028 elections. And I've been talking to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people. This is a critical election. Look at our boys and girls. Look at our children. Look at our people all over different countries. It's terrible. And we need to work harder and make this situation go away. There's no other way except to take charge. We need to take charge. Especially people in the opposition, you need to take charge. And it's not time for games. It's not time for jokes. Right. I think I've covered it very clearly. You can see that we've got energy for days. That is because of our sponsor, Mve. So please support our sponsor. Buy one packet and get one packet free if you're in the UK, USA, Canada, New Zealand, all those countries. Buy one, get one free. And then on Monday in Zimbabwe, you're going to be having your detox. The Zambian guys are going to deliver it in Harare. And then obviously in South Africa, you'll be able to get your detox until the end of the month. And let me remind you of my new sponsor. That is the cameras. Don't be in the dark. This camera is going to be available now. So our guys are going to come around to you with the camera. So stock is going to be available in Harare by Monday. You're going to be having stock. You'll be able to pick up your camera. And it's got a solar panel inside. It lasts more than 8 hours. It's color. And it's got an app. If someone moves around your house, you'll be able to see them. If something happens to you, we'll be able to look into the camera and see what has happened. And it doesn't have wires. So you can connect to it, to your Wi-Fi or to your phone so that you see what is happening on your camera. I would like to appreciate all the interest that you've shown in everything that we're doing. We're doing very well. And I'm so excited. Let's go and see if anything has happened to the Mutangadura family. If they've posted anything before I leave. So as I'm talking to you, maybe they've posted, maybe not. Okay, at the moment, nothing from all the sources. As I said, the media is not broadcasting there because of the tight security at the farm. Okay, let's look at the comments. But you're not responding to orders and you don't answer your phone. Yes, I'm so sorry. You need to WhatsApp me here or the number on our Zimbabwean guys. So let me give you our Zimbabwean guys. Because remember, I also travel a lot. As you are aware, I'm very deeply involved in what is happening with the new order. So the change that we're looking at. So I have to travel to different places. And sometimes I'm not available to answer my phone. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a good thing. So try to get hold of our guys here and they'll answer you. You can also go to our shop. So if you don't get hold of me, go to our shop.gambakwe.com and you'll be able to leave a message or to buy a camera over here in Zimbabwe. Guys, everything's going to be sorted out. And on Monday, you have stock. So just make sure you got the money ready. Okay, let's see if there's any more other comments that I haven't looked at. We can do it nothing late. We know what to be done. Yes, Ngumbe moms. But don't say Chamisa. So let me wait a little bit there. Don't say the solution is Chamisa. The solution is not Chamisa. We need a comprehensive and solid winning approach. We need to sell our manifesto. We need to register our people. We need to make sure that we go up against ZANU's strategy. ZANU have been campaigning for more than 3 months now. And we need to make sure that when we win 75% through a coalition, not through an individual campaign, like what happened last time. We don't want strategic ambiguity. We don't want all sorts of bizarre candidate selection processes. And we need to be strong. So when I'm saying we need to be strong, I mean we are not going to accept a failing strategy and sit there. I'm not going to be part of it. You're not going to see me being part of a losing strategy. We are going to be very, very strong and we need to be united. We don't want this one going that way and another one going that way. Fanyo Lunga, you lie too much. Yes, you like my lies. They are amazing. Girls love my lies. Imagine if I come to you and I say, maybe, what if lying is good, Lunga? Let's all lie. Very badly. Yakabuda video. Yabuda Blazi. Yamtangabura. Yes. All right. I think we've covered everything. So you mean we should order Mve from Zimbabwe? No. Let's talk about Mve another time. If you're in Zimbabwe, you get Zimbabwe. If you're in UK, you get in UK. But it's a small part of what we're doing. We are going to deliver for you the manifesto. And the manifesto of M31 is clear. So let me just break it down for you. It's lovely. Zimbabwe will be a jewel. Tourism-based economy. 1,000 new hotels. The whole country connected through rail. We want to bring 1 million people into Zimbabwe to work in Zimbabwe. 160 new towns. A military city, planned city for the military guys in security, in intelligence. We're going to be using the rand as our currency, rand monetary area or common monetary area. All the things I've given you about pensions and also many, many things that I've described, which I can't remember offhand here. We've got a lot of things that we've talked about. We want to have an industry that works, no VAT, sorry, no tax, and our economy based on VAT. And we're also not going to have customs duty. Our borders won't be a place of collecting revenue. You'll be able to walk into Zimbabwe and out with your money, with your equipment. We're not going to have a country which is so small. We have a big vision and a free house for everyone. Homecoming, people coming from overseas, they're going to come into a house, into land, and we're going to protect our raw land. It's going to do very, very well. And when I'm talking about a free house, the skyline of Harare will be like the skyline of New York. That is what we want to do, so big, so that you can work. We want people to look at Zimbabwe and say, that is the place where I want to go. Victoria Falls, connected to Masvingo, Great Zimbabwe, connected to Bonarojo, connected to Mutare, connected to Beira at the beach, connected to Zambia at Lusaka. This vision I'm talking about does not come from a scarcity mentality. You need to have an ability to create value. And creating value is possible in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, one of the best countries, and want our people home. So that is what I'm talking about. It's amazing. All right. Guys, I love it. And you'll see that as we continue to talk about this, it will go national and people are going to see the vision. Zimbabwe will be great again. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And I'll see you in the morning at 5 a.m. as we give you the trending news and the rest of the news on Africa and the world.